Want to 10x your growth? Discover how only 3 growth hacks in 10 days can change everything. Welcome to the 10-Day Growth Hacking Challenge with your host, Nader Sabri. Today, we are here with GroCart, shaking things up in the grocery supply business. We're here with a couple team, Nesma and Hussien, who are shaking this up, making things happen. To know more about GroCart, click below to get more information. If you want to know their story and understand more about what GroCart is about, head over to the kickoff video. And as we get started, as always, the reminder, what we use here is the growth thinking methodology, which is if you want to do what we do here in the challenge, this is your answer, your tool. Nesma, Hussien, how are you? How are things?
We are fine, alhamdulillah. Nader, what about you?
Good, growing. That's what we're all about, right? And you guys are GroCart, right? So there you go. Without the W though, but I know that's what you mean anyways, isn't it? In the name, very clever. Anyways, so we, as we always get started, I mean, we're on hack number 2 today, but if there was any update on hack number 1 that you wanted to share, let us know what any updates on hack number 1, how that's coming along before we jump into hack number 2.
Yes, actually, we are continuing working on the hack number 1 in order to create consistency and also to create momentum so we can have more better results with the customers. Then we also jump into the hack number 2 with a new technique that we used with the customers. Yes, the response was there is a signal here. We can see that they responded positively to our services. They were happy about it. So I guess we will, in the coming couple days, we will continue with the hack number 1 and hack number 2, hopefully to get more signals from them.
Yeah, perfect. So for those tuning in, I mean, ultimately what we're doing here is we're building foundational growth hacks that once we build and get the signals in the 10 days, they continue by creating consistency. Now, this applies to many of our contenders, of course, but in this particular case, the growth challenge that we have, and we do have some contenders also who are in traditional industries that have been doing the same thing for decades. And ultimately, little tiny changes can present massive amount of resistance. This applies to many industries, of course, around the world, not just in the food business. Ultimately, that's the biggest thing that we're out to crack here by getting these signals so we can scale on these things. So in the first hack, I think what's really positive is that the live kind of guerrilla style visits as a reminder and being able to help them has worked. On the second hack, I know, again, the numbers are small, but we're obviously looking for signals. Once we got the signals, we go down the route, just like you said, as we use in this methodology. The service calls that are being made to just check on them and know that, like, hey, did you get your orders in good quality? Everything what you wanted is there, and trying to see to trigger if potentially a telephonic or a telephone order would be placed just to see if behavior wouldn't change. Ultimately, that's a second signal, of course, Nesma. That's not our first signal. First signal, of course, is the brand reminder. And I think you got some very positive signals about saying, oh, yes, you guys, okay. And they were very positive about the service as well, which is great. So we want to keep that consistent because that keeps reminding them. So top of mind in any business is really important. People are busy, as you know, and they're probably bombarded with a lot of things. So keeping top of mind is super crucial. And the good thing about hack number 1 and 2, they're both scalable. That's the most important thing. Yeah. So give us a little bit more feedback. Tell me what your thoughts are.
Our thoughts are actually regarding the feedback. Yes, we got some orders based on especially hack number 1, and we need more time for the hack number 2 to get more results. So I guess it is the most important thing to us to increase sales, increase frequency of ordering, and also to have happy customers with us. So let's build the next thing with the hack number 3. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so you got positive signals in hack 1 and 2. We're ready to rock and roll. We got these foundations in place, and we move on to hack number 3. And I believe, anyways, by the time we get to the end of the challenge, I think what we'll do is we'll identify that all 3 hacks should be stitched together and we build the foundation for you in one place, because the challenge that you have is quite significant. Changing behavior at an industrial level is not easy to do by any means.
I agree with you. It should be connected with each other. So hack number 1 us to number 2, then so that basically the customer will go to the journey from 1 to 2 to 3 hacks. Yeah, I guess this is one important thing. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Short, simple, and sweet, guys. That's GroCart. Get more information below or head over to the kickoff video to learn a bit more about what they do as we tune out. As you know, what we do here is based on the growth thinking methodology. Get your copy and do what we do. Guys, we'll see you in the next video in 3 days for the last hack of the challenge. You excited?
Yeah, so much.
Awesome. Okay. See you guys in hack number 3.